we are just about to leave to go to school. Alba's at home. Alba was sick last night, all over the bed, and this morning she wouldn't wake up, so I've just left her sleeping in her bed because John works from home, so she wakes up, he's there. But yeah, I don't know what's wrong with her. Poor little thing. Just gonna take Amaya and Eva to school and then come home with Luca and then see how little Alba is.
Maybe it's something from the school. Maybe she's sick from someone at school. Yeah, because
Maybe.
I've got
the infection on my face is so much better now. Oh my god. I don't have like any infection. I had like a little bit of a scar. The skin's like a different colour. But even that is completely going away. So I might be really lucky and I might be left with nothing. I'm wearing this. It's a silicone plaster. Apparently like silicone is meant to help scarring. I'm also wearing it to protect it from the sun because it's really hot now in Madrid. The sun is really strong and they say that you should keep scars away from the sun for the first year or the first 18 months, I think. I'm really happy with what's happening underneath this. So I'll show you guys at some point, but I'm not going to take it off just now because I just put a fresh one on yesterday and these things are expensive. So now a friend is coming for coffee. I've got Luca and Alba in front of the TV because if not, they're not going to let me talk to my friend. We're just going to have a catch up, have a cup of tea, have breakfast together. It'll be really nice. Today the temperature's dropped a little bit, but recently it's been absolutely boiling in Madrid. I mean, we're only in May and the temperatures got up to 35 degrees. Normally it's about 30 degrees, 32 degrees. It's really, really hot. And then I looked at the temperatures in Edinburgh and it was 15 and raining. I feel very lucky to live in Spain. Sometimes it's a bit too hot, but I'm not going to complain. In fact, while I'm waiting for my friend to arrive, I'm going to sit in the sunshine and just soak it all up. How are you feeling?
Good.
You alright?
Yeah.
For somebody that was vomiting last night all over the bed, you look really good. You actually look like you could have gone to school today, to be honest. Lukey!
Mommy,
Lukey popsicles! What are you doing? Okay, I'll put the TV on. I've got them both in front of the TV. Lukey popsicles! My friend has just left. It was so lovely talking to her. But the morning has flown by and now we have to leave to go and get Amaya and Eva from school. And this little one looks very white. So I'm glad I didn't take her to school because she keeps saying that she wants to be sick. So yeah, good job that I didn't send her. Just happening in Spain, I'm sure it's happening in the UK as well. But in Spain, we are experiencing ridiculous inflation. It's insane. Everything has gone up. Petrol, gas, electricity, water, and most importantly, food. And if you've got a big family like us and you've got a lot of food to buy every week, you really, really notice it. Our energy consumption has gone up maybe 100 to 150 more a month. And on food, I'm spending maybe like 250 to 300 more a month. On average, our living costs have gone up about 500 euros a month in the past few months. It's insane. We've never lived month to month with not a penny to spare. Like, we've always been able to save a little bit at the end of the month, but we didn't have 500 euros to spare every month. So we are really noticing it and having to make cuts. I'm so glad I discovered Aldi and Lidl because they are cheaper. I went to Lidl the other day and noticed that it's definitely cheaper than the other supermarkets, but I will not be going back because they stung me on a few items. I didn't even realise until I looked at the receipt, but they charged me 12 euros for a watermelon. €4 for 2 mangoes, €4 for some cherry tomatoes. Some of the things were ridiculous, like in general it was cheaper, but certain items they charged me like way too much money, so I didn't save anything on my shopping this week. So I won't be going back to Lidl. Aldi for me is definitely the cheapest, and I know the supermarket, so I know where everything is, I know the price of everything, so I can budget. I'm not eating organic food anymore. Like, I'm still trying to eat healthy, my fruit and my porridge and my salads, but not organic, because we just can't afford it. The other cup, which it breaks my heart, but we have to get rid of Farah because we can't afford the upkeep. We've managed to find like this lovely big field for her to go to, which is quite close to our house as well, so we can go and visit her and then see her in the field whenever we want. Obviously it's not the same. Today the guy is coming to pick her up. I've explained it to the girls. I'm sure we're not the only ones really feeling it at the moment. Inflation is everywhere, and you just got to tighten your belt and live in the most basic way that you can without spending money on superfluous stuff. It's crap, but as long as we can eat and there's food in the fridge, we've got each other, that's the most important thing. Tough times, like economically, tough times. I feel like we're lucky that we can make cuts, you know, there's things that we can cut out and we can survive to the end of the month. But what if before this inflation you were just getting by month to month and you can't cut anything out? Then what are these people doing, you know? It's scary. What I'm doing is using all this food that I have in the pantry, because my pantry was full of just loads of food that I had bought when food was cheaper. So now I'm just using all the food in the pantry, and then when that's gone, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. So what do you guys think about Farah?
I think it's amazing because it's a way better stables. It's for free, and yeah, just, I mean, we can't brush her and those kind of stuff, but yeah, I just think it's better.
You're happy though?
Yeah.
You're gonna go and visit her?
And I'll say something that it might maybe be a bit bad, but me and Maya do not like somebody in the stables.
Who do you not like?
It's just, baby's just like so unfair. He's calling Farah a fatty. Yeah, that is true.
Okay. Okay.
And she's just for real business. Wow.
Okay.
And she's,
so we're gonna say goodbye to Farah today, no?
Yeah.
And it's gonna be okay, yeah?
yeah, and Farah's gonna go to this enormous paddock. And we can see her every day. But Farah's still gonna be ours.
Okay. So the silicone patch fell off, but you can see, like, it's really good. I mean, I've got something there, but it's barely noticeable. Like, when I stand back like this, you can't even see anything. So, yeah, I'm totally fine. I'm happy with it. I think it's gonna get better and better. Well, tomorrow I'll put another silicone patch on it. You can see, like, here, the white, like a little scar. But whatever, do you know what I mean? I don't care. I'm over it. I no longer look at it in the mirror every day. Like, I'm done with thinking about it. So when I went to Lidl, they gave me these free little plant pots with seeds to grow your own food. It's like tomato, lettuce, everything. So I'm waiting on the sprouts coming up, and then when the sprouts come up, I've got to transfer them to like a big plant pot. Should hopefully be able to grow my own food. The bathroom, we kind of renovated it, I wanted to do like a proper renovation and rip the whole thing out and put in a new one, but it was going to cost way too much money. So we just did like a little cheap job for £1,000. We changed like the shower door and we changed the taps and we put in a new sink. And I painted this. Like it's not great, but it looks okay. So yeah, I'm kind of happy. Like I am happy with it. I'm happy with how the bathrooms turned out. Saved a lot of money by doing it this way. So it's alright. And that's it. That is the whole house finished. There's nothing left to do, which is great. The garden, I don't really like the garden. I would like to change the outside wall of the garden, but whatever. The house is never going to be completely perfect, so I'm totally happy with it as it is. So this is like completely unrelated, but I'll tell you anyway. I'm having problems with my weight. I got diagnosed with an autoimmune disease. I started eating organic and I ended up losing a lot of weight, and I ended up realizing that my scales were 4 kilos out. So I actually weighed 4 kilos more than I thought I did. I bought new scales, like I know exactly how much I weigh now. It's just become like a little bit obsessive. Finally, I can fit into all my old clothes again and I'm so happy. But I'm now just so scared that I'm gonna put on weight again and my clothes aren't gonna fit me again. And I'm like obsessing about what I ate and it's just kind of crap. Like I had an eating disorder when I was younger for many years, and then I fell pregnant and just, you know, was pregnant all the time and had all these newborns that I didn't really think about my weight and just ate whatever I wanted, put on a lot of weight, and I was happy. And now it's like coming back again, you know, I'm like thinking about my weight all the time and I don't want to, I just want to not think about it. But then it seems like if I don't think about it and just eat whatever I want, then I put on weight and none of my clothes fit me. So I don't know, I'm just kind of in this lose-lose situation. Like I'm never really going to be happy. I think the only thing that would make me happy was if my metabolism just changed and all of a sudden I could eat whatever I want and not put on any weight. But that's not going to happen, so oh well. I've just arrived at the stables. I feel slightly sick. I don't like this at all. But the kids are alright. You know, I've just told them that she's going to, you know, a nicer field and they can still go and see her whenever they want, and you know, they seem okay, so that's the most important thing. That's all I care about, that they're alright. Just a bit of a shitty situation, but what can we do? But it is what it is, and that's that. I think at the weekend we'll go and visit her in her new home, so the kids will get to see her and we'll get to see how she's settling in. It looks like it's going to rain. I wanted to go for a run, see if that makes me feel better. I'm a bit down. And then have dinner and go to bed, and tomorrow's another day. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching this video. I really do want to try to make a video like once a week, because next year when Luca's at school, I want to just really try with YouTube, like try and turn it into a proper job. And if I can't, I can, and I'll have to just look to do something else. But I at least want to give it, you know, a really good try for a year and see if I can upload consistently and turn it into something. That's the plan. Anyway guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one.